Hey Leos, welcome to your reading for July. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. There's too many wanting to, oh no, there's 3, we'll take them. I'll leave information about the decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box. I'm currently running a competition, so you can check out that information in the description box, okay? In the community section. Let's begin your reading for July. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Addictions are affecting your romantic life with that codependency card. Any form of addiction. And religious factors reversed. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing or your spiritual path. When we have this card come out, it can mean like a different race, a different upbringing, as it says, different religions from each other, different sort of spiritual beliefs. And I feel like it would even be hard for you to communicate your sort of beliefs to them or their sort of beliefs to you. It can go either way in a general reading. Because we do have cross watchers. So I feel like somebody here wants to spend time with you. Their own pride, their own ego, their own selfish ways are getting in the way of that. Especially with this religious factors card here. It's like they are, anything you say, they choose to believe the opposite, right? So if you said, hey, look, this sky looks blue, they would say, no, it looks kind of turquoise to me. So any little thing they would want to change. So they do not want you to know that they have any sort of feelings for you, that, they agree with you in anything. So this can be even ego. I wouldn't be surprised if the Emperor shows up here. But I feel like you kind of know this person still wants you either way. And you're just like, you're sailing off here into the sun. You're like, I can't deal with somebody who's so stubborn that, even if they think that, okay, this is pink, they'd say, no, actually it's fuchsia. It's just so petty and so literal at this point. You're just like, I'm sailing off here. No matter if you miss them or anything, it's like you cannot deal with their even arrogance at this point. It's just completely different points of view, and this person, although agrees with you or wants to be with you, will not admit it through ego. This is really, really petty. So what can you do with that, Leos, right? Except for move on. I feel like you're just letting go and letting your spiritual beliefs lead the way here. You know that, okay, if this person, I'm not trying to make you happy. You can't change somebody or make them happy. You're sort of moving on and hoping that's what's meant for you will come your way here at this point. There is just no talking to this person. And that might be their spiritual path right now. They've got blockages in the way when cards are reversed. There is divine blockages in the way. And I feel like you're of the understanding, you can not do anything about this, especially addictions, right? You know that they have to want to heal themselves. So you're just sailing away at this point. Of course, it could be a Leo that is acting this way if you're cross-watching or dealing with a Leo. 6 of Wands here reverse. So they're not overcoming their spiritual challenges because they don't want to change their mind on something. They don't want to grow or look at things differently here. They're not giving you your dues, if you like. They're not saying, hey, you're right. So this is the 6 of Wands reverse. They are not trying to be on the correct spiritual path here. So it can even be that you two are meant to be together. They are just refusing it at this time, especially with this spiritual path card reverse. They are like, no, I know what's right and that's it. This sort of person you cannot get through to. They have to learn their way. And this is why the divine teaches us all, because we're able to be taught by a certain teacher, right? We've all had those teachers at school that we really liked and we could really bond with and get on. You know, there's always that one teacher, right? So that's the divine here. That's the person who can teach this person. You can't. You're not their parent. You're not their keeper or anything like that. And I guess this is why you're looking at this as even maybe a loss of a situation or a loss of a soulmate here. The 6 is related to the lovers. You could at this time even be looking for your divine path, your divine calling, career-wise. Something you may have started out a project, maybe wanting to even be famous in the public eye, a public speaker, and it's not going how it was planned because of blockages right now. So yeah, look at this 6 of Swords. You're definitely sort of moving away from things that seem to be not working out for you. It doesn't mean they won't, it means there's delays. So you're moving in the right direction. Start to think more positively and keep yourself upbeat here. Prince of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So somebody is overthinking a situation. They are starting actually to get quite agitated and want to say their truth, want to speak to you, and you may have tried to speak to them before in the past and you're no longer interested in speaking to them. So they, if that's the case, they will be coming forward towards you here while you're trying to move on. I always tell people, if you want them to come back, let go and let God and let them find their own path and their own truth. And this person who's coming towards you seems to be anxious right now, looking for you, calling you here, wanting to talk to you, wanting to speak to you. But you feel either undervalued or that they don't see your worth, and this is why you're moving away at this time, okay? So this 9 of Swords is unfounded fear. It's worrying out of proportion here, because all the swords aren't even in her in the 9 of Swords. So either they're worried that they're losing you because you're moving away, so this asks them to come towards you, or you are worried about them moving away from you. You know, the roles can be reversed in general readings. I do post my other services and personal readings in the description box. We have the Devil card, Princess of Pentacles, and the Alchemist. So this person was self-sabotaging. They may have even blocked you at one time. You could have even blocked them and now thinking, how do I get them back here? But again, with that codependency and the Devil card here, it does say there's still like a toxic way that this person is dealing with things. So they're still learning. Nothing wrong with that. We learn every day, right? We should be, at least, different things, or trying to improve ourselves every day. Those seeds that, if you was planting seeds, you know, like I said here, in your divine path, your career, they are taking slower to grow than you initially thought with the Princess of Pentacles, but we all do understand world events and why things are going slower. So don't put that sort of pressure on yourself, you know, just have an understanding, okay, there was blockages, but things are starting to move forward for me now. We'll start to see the seeds you've been planting growing here. And this is somebody who blocked you or has very little conversation with you, wanting to talk to you or trying to figure out a way to start something new here with you. So if this is somebody new coming towards you, this person may also like have certain addictions or certain coping mechanisms, you know, dealing with life situations. So just be aware of that about people coming towards you. They may have certain addictions or certain toxic ways that they deal with stuff, but they're on this spiritual path and learning as well. Coming towards you means they are coming towards their spiritual path. So, but again, you're not supposed to be, you know, it reminds me, I posted something on my Instagram saying you're not supposed to grow men or people, you know, you just grow plants instead. You know, plant your seeds for your future and look after yourself. That's what you can do in this life. If we try to make somebody else happy, we very quickly find that we can't. They have to do it themselves. So sometimes giving somebody the space to have what they think they want, to be away from you, to block you, is what they need to realize they don't actually want to be away from you, because now we see they want to enjoy time with you with the honeymoon card. They're trying to manifest it. So with that Prince of Swords, I would say this is somebody wanting to communicate with you. Hey, hi, how you doing? What you up to? What you doing for your birthday? Those sorts of things. And remember, in general reading, this can be like even friends and family members who stepped out of your life for a certain amount of time, for whatever reason. May have been arguments and things like that. Now they are coming towards you here. King of Wands, yeah, they're definitely taking action. Five of Swords. You might be looking at this as a lose-lose situation with this person, but it's not going to stop them trying, right? Just know not everything is a lose-lose situation. There may be misunderstandings. If your goal or their goal is just to be right in a conversation, that is a lose-lose situation for everybody, right? Because then we're listening to reply and just point score, rather than listening to understand somebody and accept and, reach a different perspective. That's when it's a lose-lose situation. But I feel here there may have been some disagreements, some challenges where there were misunderstandings, arguments that was had here. But they're going to now take action to these baby steps, right? And baby steps in the right direction are baby steps in the right direction. It's better than going backwards. So working on their addictions, their codependencies, that you can't do for them, but then they're taking action towards you as well here. Two of Wands, yeah, so the decision is yours. I really feel like when you look in this person's eyes, you'll be able to read them like a book, that they either still have feelings for you or that, they have these addictions. You can tell when they're lying, when they're telling the truth and things like that. So I feel like the truth here, it's in their eyes. So that's what you should be looking for. I see you really here like studying them when they're talking and you just listening, because the decision is yours ultimately. Is this person ready to be in my life? Do I want this new person to come towards me when I can kind of see red flags, maybe that they have some addictions going on? So you've really got to be open and honest with yourself. Do I want to allow this sort of person into my life? Am I ready for these sort of challenges? Because a lot of the times people have been single a long time and, they've waited for somebody. And when you see a general reading and you say, hey, there's a soulmate coming into your life. Soulmates bring lessons, right? As well as blessings. So we definitely want to be, let me turn that off. We definitely want to be noticing red flags and understanding that we're making a conscious decision because we see red flags in this person. We can't then say this person lied to me, cheated to me, is an addict or something like that, because I feel like you study them and you get them. You can read them like a book here. You can see line for line what's going on with them. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to choose not to be with them. It's just basically going in with open eyes before allowing this to develop into a full-blown relationship, right? You can say, okay, I've gone into this. No, this might even be a past relationship that you're looking at and is on your mind right now. You might be looking at why I'm single, why I've been through this type of relationship, that type of relationship, and you might be, going into hermit mode with the Nine of Swords there, because the nines are related to the hermits also, and the two, the High Priestess. So this is you using your intuition, seeing the red flags and understanding that, I'm going into this with open eyes, because I feel like you've been through things before where you ignored red flags. So now there's no ignoring. It's just a decision here to be made. Will I, accept this offer? How could I manifest what I actually want? And the best way to know what we actually want is starting with what we don't want. We don't want to go that relationship, that kind of thing. I don't want a liar. I want loyalty. I want trust. I want respect. Those sorts of things here, we can, you know, say it's a place to start, basically. That I don't want that sort of relationship, because a lot of people think, I don't want to be single. I've been single a long time. I want somebody to share my life with. But then a lot of people who are in relationships say, you know, I kind of miss being single. So it's weighing up your options here. You might decide to travel, and you might just decide to do it alone here. Something is manifesting into your life though. A person is coming forward to speak to you here, and whatever they have to say, I feel like you're listening very carefully. Trying to work them out here. Are they telling me the truth? What's going on with them? Because you know something is off in the energy. And that would be because of the Devil card and the codependency card. Like I say, it might be coping mechanisms they've developed from childhood, or toxic love situations, right? So I feel like you understanding that, because they have been through spiritual lessons that they haven't overcome yet. Let's see here. Wisdom. Yeah, you have overcome these spiritual lessons, and you do have this knowledge. This is the Hierophant card 5, and this indicates changes coming in, right? To your firm foundation, your home life, your everyday life. So this is somebody, you know, wanting to be with you, and you understand the changes that come within a relationship now. Yeah, 7 of Cups there. Choose wisely, okay? The choice is yours if you're watching this. So even if you're a cross-watcher watching this, the message is for you. New beginnings, like we said with the Fool there. It's not starting from zero. I always make this perfectly clear. It is new chapters starting for you. Often happens around our solar return, our birthdays. We have, you know, new opportunities coming our way with the positive energy. But you have the information. This is what I mean. You no longer can ignore red flags, even if you wanted to. Okay. Spiritual union, and that's that 2 of Cups there, that I was speaking of. This person wanting to be with you, rushing towards you here. And there is an opportunity for this beautiful romance to begin. Like I said, it's in their eyes, right? We can see looking in each other's eyes and knowing each other's soul and deepest pains and regrets and hurts. And I feel like you definitely can see it in their eyes. You're just wondering, should I give this person a chance or not? Of course, that's up to you. We have free will. Remember, guys, I'm running a competition where you can win a £200 gift card. That will be in the community section. Good luck, guys.